you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Boilermakers ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense will have first crack at this one. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger, to get them going for this football game.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. They give it to him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Got the first down. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Going over the top. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this defense talked about it all week. Don't give up the big play. Opening drive, they give up a go route to the wide receiver for 6. Not the way they wanted to start, but how about the offense? Being aggressive early in this football game, that's one of the keys to the game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Boilermakers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side He's pretty dang good, so I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay, and they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Irish. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells the run, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the... They're using... using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. He'll keep it himself. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense set on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. They were all over it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Sees him crease. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Powers inside. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets rid of it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Breaks into the open. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the 1st down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down, and shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Again, it's Jarrett Gibson. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Looking for blockers. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Hauls it in. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Play action, C.J. Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Flanagan. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Williams. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 2nd and long here. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
From the gun on third down, Carr. Throwing right. Complete on the comeback. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Under pressure. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw one first. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He lofts one down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
They'll pounce on the loose ball in the end zone, stop the drive, and it'll be a touchback. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with Coach Odom coming out of the locker room at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Trying to get started. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The give is to Williams. Still running at the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll try the right side. Turning it on! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Driving forward, it's Coleman Williams. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Williams. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He's got the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Townsend. Makes the tackle. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Checks it down to the back. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Got his man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And that's exactly what
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Fires on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, I feel for this offense. If they're going to get back in the game,
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Play fake, Carr. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Washington. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Hits inside. It's Danzy. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Just a gut-wrenching way to finish for this defense. A penalty, eliminating all hope, and this one is going to go in the books. The give is to Williams. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.